first one back in for... Oh.
I'm here at the Westland Mall. We have an SL 320 sized stage. This thing is ginormous. On top of that, for audio, we're using RCF line arrays, and we have RCF subs as well. I know we have 8 of those, so this show should be pretty rocking. I believe our headliner is Big Gigantic, so we'll see how they are. So as much as I can, I'm gonna go around and just sort of film the site, what's going on, what all we did. I know it's super windy, so it's gonna be kind of hard, but I'll do my best to show you around a little bit. A little bit of a sound check here. So much. There's undoubtedly no better feeling in the world. This right here. Oh. Standing right in front of subs doesn't get any better than that. So that was kind of a view from front of house there. Flip my screen up. That was sort of view from front of house. It's all the way out there. I mean, like I said, it's a ginormous show, and we have this whole parking lot to fill full of cars. So we've just been kind of working hard all day setting this up. It's a one-off show, so it's only tonight. I believe they have a couple more shows at the end of summer, but this is pretty much it. So, yeah, stay tuned for more footage, I guess.
Hello from the future. This is me. It is currently 2023. This video was actually filmed back in the summer of 2021 during COVID, towards the tail end when they started doing concerts and whatnot. So kind of throughout the video, I'm going to be giving you some context, a little behind the scenes, because on the day of, it was kind of rushed and hectic. So stay tuned. So for this gig in particular, we were tasked with doing audio and only audio. There were separate companies for lighting, staging, and the band actually brought in their own front of house audio tech and the DL. So the day kind of started out pretty hectic. Call time was around 9:30, 10 o'clock, and the first thing we did when we got there was immediately start stacking subs as the stage was being filled with lighting. In most gigs like these, the stage gets brought in first and put up, and then lighting gets put on, and then the stage gets lifted in the air. Before the stage gets lifted in the air, you put motors on each side for the line array. Once the stage went up, we hung the line array, tied it down pretty tight due to the high winds. Right about the time we finished up with that and we're getting ready to run line checks, it started to rain pretty hard. As you can see, the stage was pretty flooded at the time that the first artist went on. It started to trickle off, and by the time the headliner came on, the rain actually stopped, which was really nice. One thing you'll notice is actually before and after, there's not a lot of footage of this gig in particular. That's kind of the case when you're just dealt with setting up the PA system and kind of working as a stagehand. You find that during the show you actually tend to have a lot more time off versus when you're setting up and tearing down. So in this gig in particular, there's a lot more video of me during the gig. You can see here we have a little bit of a changeover that we're working on. One thing we did have to deal with these DJs are they had no monitors at the beginning of their set. Usually with DJs they get pretty upset when you don't give them monitors and give them loud monitors. So they were pretty upset, but after they came off we did a quick changeover and we set up for the headlining band, which went on flawlessly. Overall, it ended up being a really good show. Granted that it was towards the end of COVID, the turnout was actually pretty well. It was a pretty weird combo with the cars and people, and the people still crowding together towards the front, but everyone had a good time. Getting towards the end of the show, it's always a little bittersweet, because you know your downtime's over, but you're a little bit closer to going home for the night. It's also always fun to walk right past the artists, give them a hello, give them a goodbye, and you'll probably never see them again, but it's always a fun time when game recognizes game. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave any comments if you have any questions, and maybe I'll be putting out some more material in the future. Anyway, peace.